State was down 2 at the half, down 30-28 at the half. And they get outscored by 4 in the second half, 68-62. Had a chance with the ball down 2 or tied at the end.
Down 2.
Down 2. And there was a turnover there. For Mississippi State, 3 players in double figures. Shaq Moore had 10. Josh Hubbard had 13. And Tolu Smith had 13 points with 4 rebounds. Played 20 minutes in the game. Again, came off the bench.
Got in big foul trouble in the second half.
Well, what's the story here, Hayden?
Well, first off, the thing that was the most surprising is how badly South Carolina beat up Mississippi State on the boards, especially the offensive boards. They had a ton of offensive rebounds, which turned into a ton of second-chance points. Yeah, I mean, that's a crazy stat. 15 offensive rebounds is a lot.
There's another game we'll talk about later where the opponent had more.
Wow. And then I thought, Tolu not starting was surprising. I felt like, first game back, all right, get his feet wet and go from there. But again, coming off the bench, I think that messed with him a little bit. He played well, but it just doesn't feel like it feels like he needs to be starting. And then Hubbard and Tolu are really the only 2 that State can kind of rely on for offense right now. State really, in this game especially, looked like last year's team plus Josh Hubbard. And that's something that, if you go back to the non-conference, Deshaun Davis and Shaq Moore have been better shooters. Jimmy Bell had been giving you quite a bit. Bell, I don't think, had any rebounds in this game, which is, the guy's almost 7 feet tall and didn't have a rebound in this game. State got pushed around. That was an opportunity to get a quad 1 win. You've got all these tough games to start conference play. That was one you felt like you could have won. The first 17 minutes of the first half, you're thinking, okay, State's going to win this game going away. And then once South Carolina started hitting some three-pointers, State could never get back on top, and then tried to come from behind the entire second half and just came up short there at the end. So a disappointing loss for sure.
Missed opportunity? Is that the best way to classify it?
Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. I had a chance to get a quad 1 road win, and you botched it.
And the upcoming schedule it's hard. I mean, I don't want to say favorable, not favorable, whatever. State hosts Tennessee on Wednesday night. Mm-hmm. They host Alabama next Saturday. And then they go to Kentucky next Wednesday. Those are the next 3 for Mississippi State before returning home to host Vanderbilt. It's
right.
What looked like a stretch where should be able to go 2-2, maybe 3-1 in the first 4 to start the season, has you in a spot where you're like, this could be.
You just got to get 1 at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all quad 1 games, so those are good. That's good news. But you need to be able to win at least one of them. I think your best chance is Alabama Saturday, when the students will be back, so it should be a packed house. Alabama has, I think, lost 5. Did they win on Saturday? I didn't see.
They did.
They did. So they have 5 losses on the year.
Closer than thought it would be.
They have 5 losses on the year. All of their losses are quad 1. So they've played good teams. They just haven't been able to get over the hump with them. So hopefully that's one State can get. And then, of course, this game, Wednesday night is a big one. State played Tennessee close at home last year. The game in Knoxville was a blowout where Tennessee won. They got to find a way. They got to find a way to get one of these wins.
Tennessee number 5 in the net, Alabama number 6 in the net. You want to see State's net skyrocket? Win one of those 2. Win both of those 2.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I mean, shoot up.
In the top 10 probably.
As it is, Mississippi State fell not at all.
They're still 32.
They're at 32. So, we'll see.